Hey everybody, I'm Steph Hodge and I am here with my Essen Spiel 2022 wishlist picks. So I just did a video about all of the games that I've had a chance to play and that I could comment on in more detail. So if you're interested in those and you don't see them on this list, it's because I've already played them or I've had access to them and it's on the other video. So go check out the other video. I had that one in order of BGG's thumbs up ranking, meaning it's more popular that people want to know about and more excited about. This time in this video, these games I have ordered based on my preference of must-have and games that and then all of the other games that I'm interested in. So they're going to be in a slightly different order. It's going to go in alphabetical order based on my must-haves, then based on my interested in alpha order. So yes, I think we should jump to it because there are 165 titles on my wish list / interested in playing list. Quite a lot of games, obviously, that I want to play, but that's not out of the ordinary. I want to play lots of games, so one day I'll play them all, right? One day. Yes, I'm now called Board Game Stuff Talks a Lot. Yes. Yeah, I'm just interested. I have a lot that I'm interested in, and it's no surprise to anybody that I have a lot on my list. So first on the list, sort by priority, I have several must-haves. If I were going to Essen, these are games that I would definitely want to pick up. And they are in alphabetical order. Here lies Board Gamer Steph. She finally played all the games. That's right. So Uwe Rosenberg has a bunch of games coming out. I want all of them, and I want them now. Oh! So Ottawa, I don't know how to say this name. Obviously, okay, Uwe Rosenberg is like one of the two designers that I would always want to go buy their games. And I would want it no matter what. It is a one of his bigger box games, I believe. And bonuses, animals, economic, I don't know. It just advanced level is on the box from Lookout. I mean, I need this game now. If there's a game that could possibly beat Teletum for the year, it's probably this game. So it not only works because it's the first one on the list and it's in alphabetical order. It's the first one there, but it's also Uwe Rosenberg. This is the game that I want to play the most, hands down. There is another Uwe Rosenberg game that I want to play, hands down as well. But the Lookout Spiel, this is the one. I tend to really, really like Lookout Spiel games. So, yep, I want it. I want it now. Here we have Caldera Park. It is very much like Savannah Park from my research of it. So I really like Savannah Park, and I like Michael Kiesling and Wolfgang Kramer. So obviously, I want it. There is a new expansion for Caverna coming out. What? I just saw that today, and I'm like, oh my god! I need it now. I want it now. I want it. I love it. I love Caverna. I guess I'll be placing an order with Lookout Spiel because I need both of these expansions. I need it. I want it. I know. Okay, Violet. Yeah, no, it's for real though. With the Lookout Spiel and Uwe Rosenberg games, I can't deny that I am very much spoiled, rotten, and need it. What can I say? I know what I like. Hey, Giggles, welcome in. Next on the list is Come Together. I can't say I love the look of this game. I'm not really into 60s, 70s vibes. I don't like it. However, it's by Chili Fox Games and Elif. I really, really like his games from so the Magnificent, one of the best games that have come out in the past several years. I really love it. So I definitely want to play this game, and it would be a must-have 100 times over. I bet it's really good. I don't even have to know. I know about the game. I know it's a game that I'll like, and I know nothing about it. I literally know nothing other than these guys designed it, and I know they are very clever. So this one just showed up too. It only has 13 likes, so that's why I'm doing it in this order. Dice Manor from Arcane Wonders, auction bidding, with dice and stuff. I am very curious to see what this is all about. I really enjoy auction games, and so there isn't that much about it that I didn't get to look into it that much, but I know it's a game that I'm probably going to like. And Robert's been making some good choices over at Arcane Wonders, so I'm sure he's had something to do with that. And so I'm curious to see about this game. It looks really cool. Fantasy Realms, the Deluxe Edition. Obviously, I've been playing so much Marvel Remix that, I haven't forgotten about Fantasy Realms, but it's kind of on the back burner. But I always love Fantasy Realms. The fact that they're making a deluxe edition, I'm very interested in. It would be a must-have. It's going to be really cool. I love the game. It's one that I love already, and I know it. Flower. I reached out try and get a review copy of this one. It looks amazing. Isra and Shai have done some great work, like Red Cathedral. They've done some smaller games as well that I've really enjoyed. So they are a strong team. I appreciate them, and I want to play this game. It looks awesome. So it would be a must go to get at Essen if I were going to Essen. To be fair, Fantasy Realms should have been on my other list. I agree. It should have been on my other list. That was a mistake on my part. There's probably others that should be on my other list. So play Fantasy Realms, yeah. Joan of Arc, Orleans, Draw and Write. What? There's an Orleans roll and write game. I must have it. I must have it now. Yeah, of course I'm interested in it. I like Orleans. I'm curious to see how they made it into a roll and write. A new key game from Richard Brees. He didn't show up to the gathering the past couple times, so I haven't been able to try his new key game. I am always interested in playing key games, and Keeper is my favorite. It's super interesting with cool design, different. It's a unique game. So I'm curious to see what he did with Kingdom's Dragons. It looks awesome, and if there's auction and bidding, I'm interested to see how that works. So, Bree says I've heard good things about this one. A local friend is playtester for it. Oh, awesome! Yeah, no, I definitely would like to play this one for sure. Meadow Downstream. This is a first expansion for Meadow. I loved Meadow last year, and hopefully we'll get to show you the expansion when it's available for us in the States in a few weeks. So I really, really like Meadow, and I'm 100% in on this expansion. I love it. I already know it'll be awesome. So look how cute he is. I mean, look at him. He's so cute. Super enjoy that though. This one just showed up on the Spiel list. Mino Dice. It is a spin-off of Skull King. So it's trick taking dice. I don't even know. I mean, it just looks awesome. It looks so cool. I don't know if it's getting an English printing. I don't know. I know that this is one that I would want to have from Spiel for sure. Mosaic, I've seen it in person. It's huge. There's so much going on. It's gotten some good buzz. I'm a fan of Glenn Drover's bigger Civ games that I've played, so I'm curious to see how Mosaic works. It looks cool. Definitely would want it. I've got to try it. Oh, here we go. The other Uwe Rosenberg big box game. This is a market city building economic game. I can't say it looks that attractive, but man, I want to play it so badly. 1 to 2 players. Oh, this is a demo only. It's not even available yet. I guess it was. Okay, so here's the thing. When I first went through the list, I had available to buy only, but I guess it won't be available in time for Spiel, which is really sad. I guess they changed it to a demo only. It is a must-have for me, especially 1 to 2 players is very interesting. Yeah, that seems awesome. There's a couple expansions that are going to show up as well. Yeah, I can't believe it's a demo only. I guess their shipment got delayed or something. But highly anticipated by me. I want it. Dr. Sign says I backed this one on GameFound. Can't get Mosaic, that might be a good one to get from Rick. Oh, okay. Yeah. But do you want it now? I do. I want it now. Revive, Aporta Games. Again, with this, like, Elif is a part of the team. I mean, Aporta Games, I always would like I always want to play their games. I need to reach out because obviously they have great games. Last year they did Bad Company, which was really good. But the year before that was Magnificent, which I hold near and dear to my heart. I always like playing Aporta games. So Revive is highly anticipated by me. San Francisco, a new Knizia game. City building, trains, connections, obviously things that I like. And Knizia. So the whole package comes together. It looks beautiful. And yeah, definitely interested. Stack and Stuff. All right, this is probably another Polyomino game because it is Uwe Rosenberg, and he's been doing a lot of Polyomino games recently. But yeah, again, with Uwe Rosenberg on the title, as a designer, it's a patchwork game. So it's another patchwork type of game. So interested. It's probably not going to be as good as Feast for Odin. Starship Captains, I've heard great things. They didn't have the rules in April when I had the chance to play the prototype, and we couldn't find somebody to teach, so we ended up not getting a chance to try it. But I've heard nothing but great things coming about this game, so I'm very excited to give it a whirl. And yeah, it looks cool. Bag or pool building, open drafting, all these things I really like, and exploration. Dr. Science says, I played San Francisco. It was interesting. Awesome. The Wolves. I thought this was on Kickstarter right now, but maybe it was just a pre-order type of Kickstarter where the game is already in production. It's going to be available right now, so you can pre-order it through the Kickstarter, and they'll ship it upon delivery. I obviously love the theme. I super love the theme. Wolves, it's going to be beautiful. Pandasaurus really knows how to make games beautiful. And I'm definitely wanting to play this. I'm not big on area control and territory building, but I am really big on wolves. So I want to give that a whirl for sure. The new sushi game. I don't know how much say Vladimir Sushi had in it. His name is not first, so that makes me think it was designed by Ross, and then it was maybe advised by Sushi or something like that. I'm not really sure. Obviously, I want to try it. It would be a must-have. Delicious games. They've been making some good games, so grow trees, gather wood and other materials, craft items, and build the best workshop. The theme is not really exciting. Okay, the theme is not exciting, but I don't need theme to have a good game. I'm sure there's a lot of cool interactions going on in the game that it's high on my playlist. Then we get into those are all my must-haves. Going back, if I were going to Essen, these would be the games I'd go and pick up. For sure. Everything else are games that I would definitely want to check out and I'm interested in playing, and they are just in order alphabetically. So the list is long. So let's just plow through it. This one showed up like today, and I was just looking at it. It looks beautiful. It actually looks like a kid's game. It's kind of like, it's not like a dexterity game, but it has like marbles that are rolling and you're trying to collect things. It's set collection. It seems fairly simple, but it was beautiful, so it caught my eye. As far as a lot of these games go, they're going to be based on designer and mechanics mostly. So, the mythology of this seems awesome. Worker placement, it seems good. Again, when I first looked at the list several weeks ago, I went in more detail. I looked at individual games and looked at them, so they had to really stand out from the BGG page for me to add it to the interested in list, because there are so many titles that it really needed to have some sort of narrow in. Again, if you're visiting Essen, you're going to have a much different time because you're just going to wander around through the halls and actually see things, and things will catch your eye at the time. So it's kind of hard to have a game plan. But this would be one that I'd want to check out just to see how the gameplay and interactions work. Agents of Smersch. There's a Epic Edition that's coming out. I haven't played the original Agents of Smersch, but it's one that I want to try eventually. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and the fact that they're making an Epic Edition means that it's well liked. Because I never play Michael's games. I know I'm the worst. I'm so bad. I never play Michael's games. I'm always a fan of playing Zoc games, so if I were going to Spiel, I would just sit and play like the 10 different Zoc games that are on display. They're always fun to try. They have unique like mechanics and an interesting way of producing games, so I'm a fan. Alpha Beast Attack. Communication limits, cooperative game, card game, word game. It sounds cool. The game itself looks not cool, but communication limits and cooperative. It reminds me of things like The Mind and other small card games. And if it's a word game, it could be fun. I definitely would give it a go. Amsterdam. This is the remake of the other one. No, I'm gonna look. Macau. That's what I was thinking of. Macau. Yeah. I don't know how it changes up. But yeah. Animal Poker, Heidelberg's come out with a lot of cute card games in the past couple of years. So there's a whole lot more coming in the same line of card games. So trick taking, ladder climbing, I'm sure it's cool. I don't know much about them, but they have a bunch of new card games coming out. So you'll see a bunch on my list. The Animals of Baker Street, cooperative deduction game. Looks cute. I'd play that. If I were like walking around a room, I'd be like, yeah, let's play this. Astra, the new Mind Clash games, I'm kind of surprised it has so little thumbs, but it looks okay. I like trying the Mind Clash games. It just looks okay to me though, so I'm just kind of I want to play it. I definitely want to play it. Let's put it at that. Autobahn, Alley Cat Games, Fabio Lopiano. I actually interviewed him last year. I don't love his games, but I appreciate his games. So we'll see. I want to try it. All right, this one is not for Matt Meidler because he can't pronounce it, or I can't pronounce it. Wimboe. Oh, is it a Wimboe? A Wimboe. Like, ooh. Maybe. It could be that. Trick taking, any new trick taking games, I'm happy to try. Especially it's for 2 players, so it caught my eye. It's on my wish list. The new Azul. Oh my goodness, it's chocolate. It's beautiful. I actually saw it in person, and it was a beauty. It's a beautiful game. If you like Azul, I think it's just a re-theme of Azul. So, obviously, if you like chocolate, this is going to be a great addition to your collection. But it's nothing different. I think it's just Azul. This has been making a lot of recent hotness threads. Beer and Bread, the new Deep Print Games game, and yeah, closed drafting, highest lowest scoring card game. I only know it because I've seen it on the hotness list. That's the only reason why I know it. But Deep Print has been making a lot of solid games recently, so it is one I definitely want to try. Only worth it if it contains real beer. I'm pretty sure not real beer is included. Very much fake beer. Not much information about Big Shot, but I was looking at the game and it looked. It kind of seemed like a Ponzi scheme almost. It kind of seems like a Ponzi scheme type of game, so it seemed interesting. Yeah. Lock and Key. Wow, the production of this game is good. It's a really nice looking game, and it's. I'm wondering if it's more show than otherwise. I don't know. But it is a line of sight abstract puzzle game. I'm not sure Michael would appreciate this one, but I definitely want to play it if I get the chance. Play it with Dan at some point. Camel Up off season. There's a new expansion, which I really liked. Camel Up off season. So I'm curious to see what the expansion would include. It says it's just a mini expansion, but I like this game because there's some push your luck and it's a lot of fun. Caral. Become the greatest builder of an ancient city of Caral. City building. I get attracted to games with city building. I don't really know. And it's a once around auction. So I like auction games. I like that there's so many coming out. I find it hard to find players for auction games because not everybody likes auction games, but I'm attracted to that mechanic. So I'm curious. I'm always curious about things like that. Here we have. Oh, this is the DLP version of Catherine, but this just came out from Capstone Games. I've seen people been playing it. It's funny because it looks and reminds people of like a 90s game, like something from 1990 or and so I think that's funny. It's like a throwback almost, but I'm curious to see what it's all about. I've heard decently good things about it, so I'm curious and I would like to play that. Time Roller says I like Catherine. Oh, good. See? Chai Garam. Chai Garam. We actually have a game called Garam, or this is Garam. This is from Dice Toy Labs. Contracts, hand management, card game, economic. Definitely would play it. I definitely want to play it. They have some interesting takes with their games, so we'll see what that has to offer. Chance It. Another Zoc game. They like to do quick, fast filler games, so I'm always interested in playing the next Zoc game. Chronicles of Azul, Rebel Studios, cooperative dice rolling children's game. I mean, there's probably not much going on. I mean, like it probably wouldn't wow me, but I would be curious to see what it's about. Rebel always does beautiful games, so I'm always interested to see what they produce. Chites that. I don't know. I'm so bad at names. But this I was looking at the actual game page and it just seems really up my alley. I mean, I don't know. I'm just interested in what is going on here. It looks like a Euro game that I might enjoy. The designer, he did the other. What was it? Kepler 3042. So I like that one. I don't know. I'm curious about this one. Obviously, I like deck building, bag building, and stuff like that. So I think this could be a cool game. Oh, Time Roller said he had fun playing Apple. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Coatl, the card game. Combine pattern cards to create a Coatl. I like the idea of that. Obviously, I love the bright, bold colors of Coatl. They're really just that cover just draws me in. I think that's so awesome. I like Coatl, the board game a lot, and creating those sets. So I can see that them easily making a card game version of it. So 100% interested. This Combinations is a new quality game, which I don't love all the quality games, but I do love Habitats. I would want to, for sure, check out this one. Transform a shady land into forests, fields, cities, and lakes, and matching facilities. It sounds like a game I would like, so curious about it. Coral, Endgame bonuses, grid movement, abstract strategy, animals. I mean, it seems like a lot of games that I might have played, but it also seems like a game I would like. So I would be willing to give it a go. It says it's really fast, 10 to 20 minutes. So I don't expect a heavy strategy game here, but you know, it could be cute. Crimson Company is a game I've never played. I was actually looking at it today because of this entry right here, collector's box. I didn't know that it was a game at all, let alone that there's a collector's box right now. So apparently there is. Everybody seems to really like Crimson Company. It has a fairly good rating. So it seems really interesting. So I'd give it a whirl for sure. I don't know much about it at all. Again, auction bidding, open drafting. Apparently it's a really good 2-player game too. So all these things are really good. I just never played it. Critters at War. This is the wow. Apparently it's a tongue twister. Land, air, and sea game. This is that game, but they put a different theme on it with critters. It's so cute. Unless this is different. Flies, lies, and supplies. So this might be a new take on that game. But in any case, I would definitely want to play it because I like that game a lot. This plays 2 to 4, so it's a different game. Okay. Here we have Crossing Oceans. Network, route building, economic, nautical. I like the theme. I like the nautical themes in general. I think that I'm really attracted to that in games. So that's probably something. Action retrieval seems interesting. I definitely want to play it. Definitely want to play it. It might be an expansion. I would say expansion though, for the flies, lies, and supplies. I think it's a. Let's just see. Re-implements airland and sea. Spies, lies, and supplies. Okay. Standalone game. What? Michael's banging at me. It is an expansion, re-implements an expansion. Okay. So it's expansion for Critters at War that now can play at 2 to 4 players instead of 2 players. Okay. Got it. Dan is saying Crossing Oceans is a remake of Transatlantic, he thinks. All right, now let's look at this. Re-implements Transatlantic. Okay, I have Transatlantic. I've never played it. But, yeah. Okay, so now we know. Transatlantic is sort of like Concordia. Not as good. Okay, but I still want to play it. Deal with the Devil has been getting a lot of talk about. I mean, CGE is always coming out with good stuff. So I'm curious about it. It's interesting that it's only 4 players. It's also interesting that it is like, I feel like, I mean, everybody's has hidden roles. I don't know. I'm wondering if it's more trouble to play it because of the rules. I've heard issues with the rules, but I do want to play it and judge for myself. So, curious to see what happens. Definitely something I want to play. Yeah, I know it's only 4 players. So that's like problematic. But I play 2 players mostly, but you know. You know. Okay. Deckscape in Wonderland. I want to play it. I love the Deckscape games. I love Alice in Wonderland. Boom, boom. It's got to be good. Detective. Yes. I like the Detective series as well. I like this like casino type looking cover, so the theme is probably going to be fun as well. So all these things are positive for me. I want to play it. Deities, Mandu games. I always like to see what they have to offer at Spiel. Yeah, could be good. It looks beautiful. Earth 2053 Tipping Point Cooperative Game Event Civilization Economic. It looks really cool. I don't know. The cover is pretty cool. So I would give it a shot. Ecosystem, the new Genius games. I thought this came out a while ago, but maybe they're. I still want to play it. I haven't played it, so it's still on the want to play list. Fake news. The world only has 12 years left. Ecosystem Coral Reef. I guess this is why it's on the list because it's an expansion. Or is it? It doesn't say expansion. It re-implements ecosystem. So it's like ecosystem but a different theme, or it's the Coral Reef theme, I guess. In any case, I love drafting and I love pattern building, so I'm sure these are games that I would like. Econos. Economic game with simple mechanics and in-depth strategy. Connections, investment, economic. Could be good. Could be terrible. I don't know. Endless Winter. This has been highly anticipated for a while by a lot of people. It looks awesome. The pictures look awesome. The theme is cool. Yeah, I want to play it. Evora. Meebo games. I always like playing Meebo games. Last year, unfortunately, they sent some review copies, but it never made it. I guess it got lost in the system somewhere, which stinks, and I never got to try their games. But I would really like to play their new games. This is one of them. I always like to try their games. So Expedition. Deck building, grid movement, adventure animals. Lead your expedition to dig up relics hidden beneath various terrain. I'd play that. Yeah, I don't even really know. It could be cool. I mean, it might be simple. It might be not, nothing special. But I like to try Korea board games as well. Exploration. I like exploring. So what's wrong with that? 30 to 150 minutes is like a huge range, and that's usually like not a good thing, but I would try it. Fail. Link animals better than your opponent. Chaining, market, abstract strategy. There's only 2 players, so that's good. Looks $7. I would go to the booth and play it and see if I'd want to buy it. $30 per player. Yeah, you're right. Math. Math is hard. Fairy lights. It looks so cute. Ah! All right, I want to go and play it at the booth and then play it, and then I can decide if I want to buy it. Like, that's what I would do with this game. 100%. I can't just buy every cute game. Otherwise, it'd be a problem. But it looks so cute. I'm sure it's something I would like, though. Open drafting, push your luck. Come on. This is the other Friedman Freeze game. I guess it's about pheasants, because why not? Delphia's like, wait, you can't just buy every cute game? I can't. I want to, I can't. This game promotes the illegal hunting and trapping of fairies. Oh no! And this one is about pheasants. This must be a small box game because it's only $10. I don't know. Pick up a second copy at the same time for $5. Well, there you go. Somebody needs to go to Essen and pick up 2 copies and then bring one back and then let me play one. I don't know. It should be I mean, it's got to be wicked small because $10 is not very much. Oh, then you play with 4 players. Okay. That's why you need 2 copies so you can play 4 players. Fantasy Pub. Look, it's so pretty. Action points, dice rolling, dice fantasy. I like dice games. I'd want to play it. And it's beautiful. That helps. Federation. Become the most influential and prestigious delegation of the Federation. Wow, that is like... I don't love area control. I don't know. I would try it. I don't know. It caught my eye. Festival. GDM games. I don't know. Their games are all okay, but I really love the Sherlock games. This is obviously different. Pattern building and music. They did the other heavy metal game, which was interesting. It had some good mechanics. So I'd give this one a go. You want cute? Check out Cookie Run Kingdom, the board game. All right, I'll check it out. I like cute. Fire and Stone, Siege of Vienna, 1683. The new capstone card game. I don't know. I'd give it a shot. 2 players. Could be good. Fish and Cats. Look! Oh my goodness. This is another one of the Heidelberg little card games for kids. I thought they were all so cute. I didn't get to play any at Gen Con, but they had several there. Fjords. Never got to play it. I think it was a Kickstarter earlier this year or last year or so. Definitely on the want to play list. So hopefully I will get to do that. Flick Maze, Artipia Games. I appreciate flicking games and dexterity games. So I would definitely want to see how that compares to something like Pitch Car, which does anything. And as far as racing dexterity games goes, I mean, Pitch Car is probably the best. And where does it fall? Where does it line up with that? I don't know. I would try it though. Oh, Fjords is very abstract. That's fine. I would try it. I'd try it. I don't mind abstracts. Michael's the one who minds abstracts. Forest of Radgost. Find and rescue 2 children lost inside a forest full of creatures. Action timer. Oh, we got an action timer. A cooperative game, dice. Sure. It's probably good. It's probably cute. I don't know. Formosa Flowers. So. What I've learned about So Studios is that their games are very so. I still like trying them though, because they're different. They try different things. So I'm curious about it, obviously. Fun facts. Repos did a new party game, it looks like. And obviously they've had huge success with their other party games. So definitely interested in fun facts. So Dan says it's Sus Studio? Well, that's not what it says. It says so. I don't know. Gardeners. A whimsical and capricious king asks his gardeners to make him incredible gardens. Communication limits, cooperative game, deduction, real time. All those things I really like, and I think would be a really fun game, so I definitely want to play it. I'll give it a thumbs up because I'm curious. I'm very curious. Fun Facts looks very much like Wits and Wagers. I agree, it does look like that. I haven't seen any gameplays or anything, so I don't know much about it, but I like Wits and Wagers quite a bit, so. Who's Phil Collins? The Great Split. Horrible Guilds. Let's see. Closed drafting card game. Build a collection of riches by trading cards with an I split you choose mechanism. Yeah. Definitely interested. I love that mechanic very much. And it looks really cool. I would definitely want to play that. An expansion for Guilds of Merchant Explorers. So I'm fairly certain they add more boards or something. And yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Curious about Hamlet, mostly because it's the highest rated game on the Spiel list. But why? What makes this game so hot? Why? I didn't read the design. There's like a designer diary or something about it. So maybe people read that. Does anybody know anything about this Hamlet game? I don't get why there's like a billion thumbs for it. Network route building, pick up and deliver, city building, economic. I don't know why it's like the hottest thing out there, but apparently people really like it. What is this? Is that like, wow. I mean, it's pretty like intense. I really don't know much about it. So to me, this game looks okay, but why is it the highest rated one on the list? I don't know. Don't know. So next is Heat. Pedal to the Metal. This is the new Days of Wonder game. I'm not really big into racing at all, but I am into Days of Wonder games, so I wanted to play it. For sure. That is the question, Dr. Sign. Helsinki. Isn't this like a straight up new game from Queen Games? I don't know much about it, but I always like trying the new Queen game. You don't like FR for don't know. Flamme Rouge. Oh, Heat is a redo of Flamme Rouge. Oh. Well, then I'm much less interested. I like Flamme Rouge okay, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like racing games generally. I don't know. Hitster. I think it's a play on hipster, but I don't really know. Listen to music hits and take turns guessing when the songs were released. Yeah, I'm not really good at things like that, but I would try it. I'd try it. I don't know. I don't know about this. It still caught my eye, but I don't know. Your kids and I play it all the time in the car. Horizons of Spirit Island. This is a new Spirit Island game for 1 to 3 players. I am curious about it. I'm curious as to what they changed from Spirit Island into this. Like, how does it differ? And why is it 1 to 3 players? I don't know. These are things I want to know, so I want to play it. Is this a simpler version? Again, I don't know. But if it is, I'm definitely interested. Same universe standalone game. Yeah, that is my understanding of this game. That it is that. So if it will change my opinion of Spirit Island, then I'm curious. I like Spirit Island. I just thought it was too long and I just didn't really connect with what was going on. I liked it, but it wasn't like a wow moment like everybody seems to have when they play it. But I do own it and I would like to play it again. And maybe I'll like it better when I play 2-player with Michael. So yeah, I'm curious about this new Horizons of Spirit Island. It doesn't say cooperative, so I'm curious as to what's going to go on in it. It's a target release of Spirit Island streamlined. I heard somewhere that you may be able to use it with Spirit Island. Okay. Maybe if there's new boards or something, you can still use the other new content or something. So I think it's definitely piqued my interest for sure. Here's another Heidelberg game. Hungry Monkey looks super cute. I don't know. I'd play it. Impression. This showed up on the list today. Tile placement, variable player powers industry. Heidelberg. Bear. Heidelberg. Yes, Heidelberg. That's what I said. 4 new goals that you can use with the main game. Yeah, the impression. There's not much on it. It probably just showed up. I don't know. It could be good. It could be bad. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm it's a game I would check out. $100 price tag though is like crazy. So it's probably a game I wouldn't pick up at that price. Another GDM games game Insecta. Pattern building, card game, educational. I like trying their games, so I'm curious to see what it's all about. there's a whole bunch of these IQ Files games that it's a new escape game, cooperative, deduction, adventure. So I would be willing to give one a go just to see if I like the series. This one is a new trick taking game from Kiesling and Kramer. It just showed up probably this weekend. That's why it has very little thumbs up. But hey, it's probably okay. I'd give it a go. I definitely would want to. If I were there, I would. This would probably be one I pick up just because it's small and I could take it back with me pretty easily. And I like trying new trick taking games. Oh, this is a remake of an old game. Jalapeno. Pepper from 1998. But Dan, did you rate it? And what did you rate it? Is it not worth playing? What, like, I don't know. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say Pepper from 1998. Oh, they just changed the name. Oh, they just changed the name up here. Okay, I see. Okay, all right. Oh, this is not good ratings. That's not good ratings. I would still play it, though. I've never played it. Dan didn't rate it, so those are my geek buddies rating it pretty poorly. Well, I don't know. Jalapeno. I don't know. I see that it wasn't very popular. Then why are they remaking it? Maybe they fixed it. Maybe they made it better. I don't know. That's really weird. Fine. Just Wild from Helvetique. Helvetic. Helvetic. I like the little box games. They're cute. I'd play it. Kingdom Defenders. I mean, it's pretty much looks like every other Kingdom Defender type games there are, but I would try it. Gemblow, I love Gemblow, their games. So Kitten Box is probably like super cute little abstract tile placement game. I'm great movement, line drawing, abstract drawing, children's. I would play. Obviously, I'd play the heck out of that. I would love to play that. I would sit at the Gemblow booth and play all their games. I would take the time and just play them all because they're all fast and they're fun, and I would just want to do that. Look at him. I love him. He's so cute. Dan says, yeah, I need to try Kitten Box. Yeah, me too. Me too. On a stick. Kuzuka. I don't know. Communication Limits cooperative game, animal card game. I want to play it. $30 makes me wonder what the heck's in the box if it's a card game, but maybe there's more to it than just cards. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on here, but I'm curious. I am curious. It's piqued my interest. A new expansion for Last Aurora. I missed the other expansions. I need to figure out how to get those expansions in my collection because I like Last Aurora, but I will like it more with expansions. So I would like to play and see what they have to offer. I don't know what this expansion is differ from the other expansions. So I just need to try all of them whenever I can. Legend Raiders. Yeah, I got no reason why this is on my interest list that I remember. So, set collection, adventure, economic. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. The Librarians Adventure card game. It's gonna be great. Actually, I've never seen the Librarians, but I probably should watch the show. Cooperative game, critical hits and failures, adventure game, card game. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, so it looks cool. It has a great rating of 8.3. It's true. Everything Epic didn't seem interested in supplying us a review copy, so we'll see. Maybe I'll email him. London Necropolis Railway. Daniel Newman, Spielworks. The cover is interesting. It's a horror train themed game. So that's like weird, but interesting. It doesn't look like a normal train game. So I'm interested in it. So we'll see. We'll see. It could be cool. You're transporting corpses. Obviously, that's what you do. Wow. That's a theme. Dan doesn't seem the appeal. Okay. The Lost Code. Dice rolling. Obviously, it's a rolling rate, so I want to play it. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of this game, but I like Pythagoras games. They always have something really interesting going on, so I want to play it. Shadow says, corpse transportation is one of my strengths. That title looked like the Let's Go. Bad font. Yes, it does not look great. Okay. Dan said I played the original version of the Lost Code and it had terrible bits, so I wanted to get a nicer version. But the fact that you wanted to get a nicer version means that you liked it enough to say you want a nicer version. So, yeah, maybe that's great. Maybe that's great. Let's play it. Let's play it. Let's play it. Mana, a new Zoc game, which I want to play. Yep. Marvel, Rock, Paper Heroes entered the Danger Room. Josh, Jay, and Senfeng. They're a pretty cool team of designers, so I would definitely play that from WizKids. I'm not into Take That. You notice there aren't many games on my list that have the Take That mechanic, but because they did it, I'm curious to see how it plays out. It sounds like a rock paper scissors kind of game, obviously. So, I'd try it. Die Baumeister von Cologne. I don't know. City building, action points, area control, education. Sure. Let's just play it. I mean, it's gonna be typical German game here, but I'm curious about it. Maui, pattern building. Sure, I like pattern building. It's probably next move. It's gonna look beautiful. It's gonna have amazing. It's gonna have amazing production value. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Oh, the Mayscape games. I really liked the first couple in the series, so I'm probably really gonna like the second ones. These third and fourth game in the series. Definitely, if you're into mazes and just figuring out the puzzle. This is a great little solo game here. I like it a lot. Don't even try, Shano. It's fine. Don't even try. Mech a Dream, a new blue-orange game. Manage time and resources to build machines in order to make a robot's dream. Robot dream. Resource queue. It's a queue of resources. Okay, good. Like a conveyor belt. Nice. Meeples and Monsters, I actually got a copy of it. I picked up a copy of it recently, so I mean, has a decently okay rating, so I'm curious. I like deck bag, pool building, worker placement. Curious. It's very, very curious about it. Moisterio. I don't know. You can't count on me to say any names right. So, another Pythagoras game. Obviously, I want to play it. This is one of their bigger box games, city building dice game. Yeah, I really like their games. So, yeah, I gave it a thumbs up already. Monuments, civilization, economic, action material. I like civilization type games. I like trying them. So we'll see. Museum picture. This is the streamlined version of Museum, I think. So I don't know really what it changes or what it, like why, but I would play it. Mystic Vale Essentials Edition. I have all of Mystic Vale anyway, so I don't necessarily need the Essential Edition, but I love Mystic Vale, so yeah. New York is the remake of Rialto. I had a look, and I love Rialto. I love Rialto. Rialto is one of my favorite films. I really love Rialto. So I'm curious as to how New York changes, and I'm skeptical. I'm super skeptical. Super. Rainer did not take my suggestion for the map. Sorry. Nemalia, Le Boîte de Jeu, they do. They have a lot of games I like. Closed drafting, grid coverage, animals, environmental, limited space with changing objectives. I think that all sounds cool. It looks beautiful. It'd be right up there for games I'd want to check out. Oak, coming from Game Brewer, looks beautiful. It looks so nice. I want to play it. Hand management, I love that. So yeah, this has been getting some notice as well. So hopefully we get to play that. I believe Game Brewer might be sending that for us to stream. So I'm excited to play for sure. Peter Pan, cooperative deduction game. I am all in. I have no idea what this game's even about. I freaking love this cover. This box cover is amazing. It looks awesome. So Madigo definitely did a great job catching my eye. I want to know more. I'm instantly curious about this game. We played Marrakech with Travis from Queen Games. So yeah, I'm very interested in this Peter Pan game. I don't know much about it. There's no pictures. There's nothing. There's just the words, and I want to play. Panorama. Closed drafting, endgame bonuses, animals card game. Yes. I love drafting. Let's go. Path. A new Path of Light and Shadows expansion, which is really interesting. This game's been out quite a while at this point, and the fact that they're creating an expansion for it is really interesting. I still have Path because it's a cool game. It is a cool game. So with this expansion, I'm really curious to see what they do to change it. Weird that they it's like been so long that you wouldn't really expect an expansion at this point. So it's interesting. It's cool. Oh, it does. The box does say Pan's Island, but does say Peter Pan up there. That is weird. I'm guessing they had to change that. You are correct. Huh. Okay. Peak Oil Profiteer. I didn't play Peak Oil. But I'm curious about this game here. I probably should play Peak Oil at some point. So one day. The Phantom, the card game. I don't really have like a reason to add this to the list, but it is a cooperative adventure card game. 1 to 2 players. Could be cool. The box is interesting. I don't know. I'm curious about this one. That's all. I don't know much about it. You don't need to turn peeps into oil. Do people still read The Phantom? Is that like a thing? I don't even know. I don't even know what it is. So apparently it's based off a comic book? Comic strip. Never heard of it. Yeah, no, I've never heard of that. So Freya? Trade and speculate sailing on the channels of ancient floating market. Yeah, I want to play that. One sentence. I want to play it. New expansion for Picture Perfect. We actually have 2 expansions here that we haven't played yet that we learned about, and then we're going to stream it, and then the stream decided to break. But now there's even a newer one coming out called the Sherlock expansion. Obviously, I love everything Picture Perfect. I want more expansions. I want this. I want to play it right now. Pictures Christmas or Xmas. I like Pictures. I don't own Pictures, but if I had Pictures, I would definitely get the expansion for it. I thought Pictures was a pretty cool game, and I'm glad to have played it. I would like to play this. Pilgrim. Okay, with the name like Pilgrim, it's not like a great name at all, but this cover is just like really, I like it a lot. I think the cover is really pretty. Develop your abbey and build pilgrim trails using Mancala and 18xx map development. I mean, what even is this? Like, I don't even understand what this even is, but it it could be great. Joe kickstarted this or GameFound or whatever. I didn't say Pilgrim. I said Pilgrim. I said it correctly. You just heard it incorrectly. He played it at an English con, sure. Well, the fact that Joe Huber backed anything anywhere is shocking to me. So that is interesting in and of itself. So yeah, I would give it a go. I'm curious about it. So yeah. You said Pilgrim twice. I didn't say Pilgrim. I said Pilgrim. Pilgrim. Oh my god. I didn't say it the way you think I said it. Precognition. I don't know. I don't know. It could be good. I got nothing. I got nothing here. I don't know. I got nothing. But it's on my list. I would go look at it. More quicks. I love quicks. I love quicks. I love quicks. I want more of it. I like that. I wish I played more quicks. The fact that Michael has an app for quicks is awesome, and that we can play quicks during, like, if we go out to eat or something. I love doing that. I love playing quicks. So the fact that there are more boards for it is very exciting. Ready, Set, Bet. That was available at Gen Con, I believe, and people have been playing it. I like betting. I like dice rolling, and I like the theme of trying to bet and do things and then be totally off. So I had fun. I will have fun with something like that. Regine. I know Dan just got me 2 new quick sets, and I appreciate that. I like that a lot. Yay! Bet, bluff, and watch out because the daggers are flying in this card game. Yes. Cool. Could be great. Rise. This has been getting some notice. City building, action queue, industry, manufacturing. Yeah. Could be good. Curious about it. This is the expansion for Roll Camera. I really like Roll Camera, so I'm curious about the expansion. It looks cute. Another roll and write game here, Rolling Village. You design welcome mayor. Hey, Steph for mayor. Design the best village possible with paper and pen. I like roll and write, so I'm curious. Want to play it? Sabika. Events, Rondell, Medieval. I love rondels, so it's gonna be great. Ludanova generally makes some good games, so look at all these thumbs. It's highly anticipated, so I am highly anticipating it. Siege of the Eternal Night. It's another roll and write game. Line drawing, grid coverage, dice, fantasy. Cool. I'll play it. Sound box. Make weird sounds to suggest all sorts of concepts to the guesser. Yeah. Let's make sounds, guys. Let's make the sounds. Not many people find this fun, but I would find it fun. Spacecraft. Gather, scrap, and build rocket. Contracts, science fiction, grid movement. Grana generally makes pretty easy games, but they did come out with Gutenberg, last year? So maybe it's a heavier game than their normal. So we'll see. Space expatriate. I don't know words. It's not a good word. But action, drafting, chaining, card game, exploration. I mean, could be good. Theme is, space. Expatriate. Not how I read it. Splendor Dual. I don't know how much it changes from Splendor or why we need a dual version of Splendor, but sure, I'll try it. St. Patrick auction game. Push your luck. Yes. 3 to 4 players. Stellarian. This is the new game in that series of games. They're generally pretty good card games, and I've liked the ones that I've played so far, and I will play this one and have the stack of these Aryan games in my collection. Stupefy, a repos game for 48 players. A betting and bluffing team-based game to become the professor's favorite student. That sounds great. I love that they're doing a Harry Potter themed party game. I want to play it. Actually, I would probably put this as a must-have because I have no idea what it even is, but I am very curious about it. Heidelbear is sweet and spicy, looks really cute. Look at those kitties. Oh my goodness. It's going to be great. Swindler, push your luck, take that economic game. Swindle your way into the money bags, but beware of police raids and fellow players. I don't love the fact that you can take that on other players, but maybe the rest of the game will be fine. Edition spill-wise is usually pretty decent. I don't know. I'm curious about it. Sink or Swim, new Bezier game. It looks pretty small, so it's probably fine. Cooperative card game. Another Heidelberg game, Tales of Fire. All these little Heidelberg games. I just want to play them. They look cute. New expansion for Tawantasuyu. Obviously, I like Tawantasuyu. This is one Michael actually didn't play yet, so maybe we'll get... Did Michael play that? I don't remember if Michael's played that one or not, but in any case, he'll have to play it in order to play this Golden Age expansion, which I'm interested in trying. Terra Nova is the new Terra Mystica game, but it's streamlined. So 100 times over do I want to play this. Yes, I want to see what they changed and if it's for the better or what's up with it. Obviously, it looks like a game I want to play. Ticket to Ride San Francisco. This is the next one in their like small box Ticket to Ride series. They did like the New York and the London version, and then they did Netherlands, and now San Francisco. So we'll see about that. Time capsules, deck building, dice rolling, science fiction, space exploration. Cover is really cool. I like it. Tindaya Civilization Cooperative. That's what got me interested in that. Please the gods, dare to survive. To Wanaku. Deduction, grid movement, exploration. Double deduction. Double the deduction. I'm wondering what it's even about. I definitely, it's a game I definitely want to play. Tokaido Duo, 2-player Tokaido. How does it differ from Tokaido? I don't know. I'd try it though. Look at how beautiful this looks. This looks amazingly beautiful. Tribes of the Wind. This all looks great to me. Grid coverage, tile placement, card game civilization. Look. Oh yeah. This is like, yeah. I would, if I had done more digging, I probably would have put that as a must-have. That looks like something I totally would really like. So, no wonder there's so many thumbs. It looks awesome. Trinidad. Area control, city building, civilization. City building and civilization are things I really like. MSRP is 150 euros. Woo! That's expensive. Dang. But wow, that's expensive. It must be a lot in a box. Like, what even? It looks fairly abstract, so probably something Michael wouldn't enjoy as much, but I'd be curious about it. Dan saying, wow, Rio de la Plata sucked. Hope this is better. I don't know. Maybe it is better. Maybe it's just the same and is not great. I don't know. Tulip Bubble, I've still never played. It's been out for quite a while at this point. What, 7 years? Oh my god. I still haven't played it. Still want to play it. But wow. Turing Machine was one of the biggest games at Gen Con. Everybody was loving it like crazy. I've heard some okay to mediocre reviews about it, but I've also heard a lot of people really like it. It is one that I definitely want to try. I love Deduction. So obviously it's one I need to play. Uptown. Endgame bonuses, income, card game, city building. Those things I quite enjoy, so curious. Violet the Grumpiness. Grumpiness. Trick taking. It's a trick taking game for 2 players, apparently. So who knows? Who knows? Von Falkenstein. Cooperative, dice rolling, fantasy, memory. It's for kids. It's probably like super simple, but I'd give it a go. Die Wonderland. I don't know, whatever it is. It's Kramer and Kiesling. I don't know. It kind of looks like a Ghibli sort of cover, which is really attractive to me. It's for kids though, so there's probably not much going on. It's a memory hand management game. I want to play it. I don't care. I want to play it. Jelvia says, I think the grumpy game needs the best mood award. Yes. The War of the Ring card game from Ares Game obviously is something I'm definitely interested in. I don't really know like what kind of card game it is, if it's like, but I gotta figure it out because I love War of the Ring. So yeah. Winter is a new Devere little like card game. I got a quick demo overview of it at Gen Con. It looked really cute. So I'd give that a go. Witchstone, there's an expansion. I don't have Witchstone, but I really liked Witchstone, so I'm glad that there's an expansion coming for it. One day I will just get Witchstone, I think. I like Witchstone quite a bit, so definitely want to play the expansion. Hopefully at BGG Con I can play that expansion. World Changers, I heard great things about. Like, I heard it was awesome from the Opinionated Gamers. They really, really liked it. So I did request a review copy from Emperor's S4. I really like Emperor's 4, like S4. Like I really like their games, so it doesn't surprise me that it was good because they have really strong games, and I want to play it. I want to play it. I want to give it a go. World Splitters. I don't know, but it's another Emperor's S4 game. Write the future. Create your own thriving criminal neon empire with pen and paper. A roll and write game. Look at it. It looks beautiful. I like all the crazy colors. So I like to play all the roll and write games. I don't care. I'll play it. I'll play whatever. And I generally find them interesting, but there's only so many that will remain in the collection, but I'm curious about it. Does it come with neon markers? No, but the Twilight Inscription game does. Zookeepers. Open drafting set collection animals card game. It looks so cute. It looks really cute. I would totally play it. That's it. We made it to the end. Yay! We did it. That was 165 games in no time, right? Okay. Under 2 hours, though. So those are all the games that I would look at if I were going to Essen. If I had time to look at everything, I totally would. And yeah, there seems like a lot of really cool games coming out. A lot of cool expansions coming out. Things I'm interested in. Obviously, there's only so much time for these games in general, but I want to play them, and I will try. BGG Con is only 5 days or something. So it's not enough time to play everything, but I'll do my best. And yeah, so if you like these Essen Spiel coverages that I did for you, just make sure to follow along on YouTube, follow along on Twitch, Wargamer Stuff, and join us every Wednesday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Central, Twitch. And yeah. We love to show you all the games, and I love to talk about all the games, so I love to do these coverages, including Spiel and Gen Con or whatever big con is coming up that I can talk about games. I love to do it. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you're on Twitch right now, I'll be right back.